I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CTA Review. Today is June 11, Tuesday, 2024. Hope you had a good day today. So, as we mentioned yesterday, so make sure you watch the whole video so it makes sense, but one of the good ideas that was obvious that we're bullish. You're looking for buys, retracements, buys, and making all-time highs, right? So the liquidity above, and that's generally the gist of where we're going. So pretty much panned out today. And I dropped the ball again today, but seems like every day I do that. But at the same time, this is why we do these videos. You get aware of things. This is the whole point of this whole YouTube channel. You might think it's hindsight after the fact, but you get to see these trades over and over again. And that's what ingrains in your head. And it's like, you start to see it. Like, I mean, today was almost carbon copy as yesterday, literally almost. So that's why we do these videos. So you'll see that we had the high of Friday, we had the high of Monday, and then today, right? So we open up here, and then Asia London brings it down, lower lows, lower highs. And they create this 1 hour imbalance right there. So this is very key in the day for me. This hour imbalance right here, which is the 4 o'clock a.m. candle. And then, so as you see here, we are now at 9:30, and we're building these like lower highs right here. It's too smooth liquidity right there, and then above it would be that hour imbalance. So I've got that dragged out here. So now I'm going to kind of zoom in here for 9:30. Okay. So that being the case, beautiful, man. But this was not easy to catch, but ended up being on the right side. And my mind was playing tricks on me, like, man, I was just shooting up straight from here, because I know we're coming for the highs. But what do I always mention? If we're bullish, I would like to see liquidity taken on the bottom side first, and before we go up, which is the fake move, right? Sure enough, we did get that. So 9:30 here, 9:31 shoots down, 9:32 shoots back up here, and then we get into the opening range, right? So opening range is pretty much sealed, and now we are literally sitting on that hour imbalance right there. So the goal for me was pretty much like a lower high here and making another lower low to be like the finale, right? And that's how I looked at it, and squeeze people who are buying here. Why? Because I know we're going up. Now, because we're going up, they're not trying to get you involved and let you be a part of the move, right? So anyways, that being the case, I'm gonna show these trades, but the real purpose was showing this trade right here. Let me just do that real quick. But the purpose here when I'm taking this trade is what I mentioned, is to make that lower low. Now, I don't mean lower lows here. I mean just the drive down here with, a couple drives down, right? This would be like the third drive, so to speak, and wipe out some of that. So sure enough, I mean, I get out here, right? 9:55 and 3 seconds. That new candle just started, and I quickly got out and then got back in. And I know where I'm sitting. There's this down candle right here. You could see I was actually only taking this trade to the open of the week and to take out that low. But it just kept going. So when it kept going, I was like, I need to wait for 2 drives and have a divergence before I get out. So this is me being better, I should say, at taking my exit out. So I waited for 2 drives. So even when the price came down here and retraced back up, I was shitting bricks like, man, that's pretty stupid. You shouldn't even do that, bro. And to you, it might sound like I'm some type of new trader. I'm not. It's just, the thing is when you make these decisions, you know, on the fly, it just, sometimes they're different. And yes, I have a protocol, of course, but it just worked out this way today. But the price came down again for a second drive. And look, the divergence is happening here on the oversold. It hasn't even said it's bullish yet. And I'm already knowing, right? So now that you've seen this, all right, I'm going to show you. Super game, man. What is this level hitting? You're asking what made you get out? Well, number one, I've squeezed enough. Number two, this candle here, this 5:15 in the morning, 5:15 a.m. Eastern time, Monday, yesterday, this 15-minute down candle. If I am to draw a line from that last down candle, because that's the last down candle, as you can see that, right? Bam. Damn, it's thick as hell. Hold on a second. All right. So look at this. So I can't make this up. And yes, I don't need it on my chart. I can see it. I'm hovering it. I'm looking over. I'm hovering my mouse over it, and I got the crosshairs there. But you can see the last down candle. You're gonna say, well, why didn't you pick this last down candle? And in some senses you could have, right? If you put it at the open there, you know where you are. You're in the vicinity, right? But this is makes more sense because this is the low that makes the bullish run. In a sense, you can say the same thing about this. So, I mean, it's a little overkill at the same time, but that's the whole logic here. So I'll put it back right there, and you'll see it's damn near to the head. Look at that. So this is the purpose of me screenshotting there, getting out and being done, and then you can see now. You can see the bullish divergence showing on there. So super dope. Now here's where I fucking dropped the ball. So knowing that this is a bullish day, and I turn around and just because I got stuff going on before my trip and little things that I needed to be doing. So I took this trade here right away, and I get out right here. And this was me trading my P&L, right? So I was just wanting the profit, to be honest with you. And then once I took the profit, I was like, oh my God, why did you just do that? And I was just, again, I wanted to just take profit, and that's what's making my decisions is taking these quick trades. But I was like, dude, you're supposed to be holding to take these highs out. And I fucking just took the profit, and I'm like, oh. So at this point, yes, it breaks above this high. You see it? And then retraces back right here. See this? See how it retraces back right here with this 10 o'clock candle? So this is the 10 o'clock candle, right? So we bust that high, we bust above it, we shift, and we retrace. Now we retrace right into the opening gap. You have that imbalance right there. Let me, I'm making this video early because I gotta go, obviously. But you're sitting in that balance right there, and then also you have this inversion imbalance as well. There's so much confluence in this area. Let me just change this color. That's not helping with this stupid thing, man. What's it called? All right, so let me just delete this shit. So there's that there. I don't know why this color is always doing that. It's like I don't be saving it or something. Let me just. Oh my God. Whatever. So so that being the case, plus this candle here, this up candle, this 951. Even if I just put a line across the top of the body, obviously it's resting with the whatever, but you can see this whole area is holding. Look at that. So it's holding as support, and then it just took off. So I had a possibility to get entry in here, but I'm like, I don't normally will take this. Even though I see this as an entry, I normally won't do this. And I normally won't take this trade either. So let me get to this trade right here. This trade right here. So watch this. So right here, we're coming up here, right? We're coming up, we're squeezing everybody out, and then we make this high. We come right to the midnight open again. And then just like yesterday, all right? Just like yesterday. If you take a look at yesterday, it is literally the same thing. It is literally the same thing, and just a very different, this is very slight variation. So anyways, we pop up here. Now we pop up. Now I go back to that inversion imbalance on the hour, and I just drag it through. drag it through as you see there. Boom, right there. You'll see this is the trade. This is what I wanted to show you to begin with. So here you'll see that we got it dragged out. We broke that high here, and the high I'm talking about is here, right? Well, where we sold from, right? So we bust above, and then we come back and retrace. Now look at that, smacking that 50% of that. It's also on the top 25% of the opening range. You have these two down candles that I'm going to show you in a second. And beautiful. Take the entry, and where am I going? Now here's the thing. I have this high here. You can see it here on the 1 hour. So right now, at this moment, when I take this screenshot, I have two ideas. I'm either going to hold this to take it up for these highs, or I'm going to take the profit. And I'm showing you this because this is to show you that you don't need to be right. You just take the profit. And even though your trade does pan out, it's more important to take the profit. So we just took out yesterday's high. I'm not sitting here about to keep trading. It's now going to be London. London can always have a retracement. The difference between this trade and yesterday's trade is that today they decided to come deep and wipe out everybody who broke out as a broke out artist trader, right? So I put a sell limit, half position off here for the high of the all-time high right there, which is Friday, and then I have another limit here on which was 19,155, and then I had another sell limit right here at 175, right? So 20 points more. And generally, when we take out that all-time high, we're going to go at least 20 points high. So obviously, we went more than that. But watch, I'm showing you this because you could see here that when we get here, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just going to take the profit and be done. What did they do? They decided to come retrace 3 legs down. So 1, retrace. 2, retrace. 3. All right. So, and obviously today's a little bit different, obviously, because we had a 1 o'clock news, 101 news for the bond auction. But take a look. They came back and they swiped it out. So they took out liquidity. Again, beautiful trades here. Look at this. Again, bro, look at this. Another bullish right here. You got the 2 drives down here. We're respecting like the 50% of the opening range. We pop up. We retrace back to 25%, another higher high, double top, retrace back, respecting the top part of the opening range, plus the midnight. There's a little line in the background here. See that? I should make it thicker. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably keep it thicker like that. Well, that's kind of annoying though. But you see that? So, and then shoots up for another high. Guess what? Retraces right back into that imbalance right there. All right. Big eyesore. You can't miss that, right? And then what's in the background? You have the opening gap of today, which there it is in the background. So, and then sure enough, higher highs and higher lows the whole way, man. So, again, am I trading my P&L too much? Yes, 100%. Am I still profitable? Yes, because I'm taking the fucking profit, and it's really all that matters. Again, this is why I'm always saying you gotta trust your analysis. I knew it was gonna happen, but I mean, obviously there's a difference between trusting your analysis and trading your P&L and not trying to be right? So at this point, I'm not trying to be right. I was just trying to take the profit and be done early. But sure enough, it ended up panning out, man. And it's just like, this is the battle that we face as traders. But this video's got to be helping. I mean, I don't see how it's not helping. But I mean, I'm literally going over the entire market in the day. So as far as the divergence goes here, another purpose of that buy right there is the higher low with Nas. So Nas didn't take out that low, and we're here. And as you can see, we clearly sweep that on S&P and clearly on Dow. So that was the other adding factor to this scenario. So someone, if you think I'm full of shit, well, here you go. Here's your confirm. I mean, I can't make this shit up, but you gotta have balls, and you just gotta roll with it, and this is just what it is. But what did I do? I dropped the ball hard here. I fucking got out right here. And I was like, I told myself, I'm like, just wait for this high. Just hold it, hold it, hold it. And I wasn't willing to. I just took the profit. So, hey, it is what it is. Other than that, let's dollar, not that helpful again. But when we were up here, that's when we were at the bottom. And then dollar shifted down while we shifted up. So right there, right here, like at 10 o'clock, remember that 10 o'clock I was telling you about when we bought? Well, we're pretty much peaking out here, and you can see hitting a roof in a way, and then they decided to retrace dollar, and that was excuse to push us up. So was it helpful? Yeah, it's helpful a little bit. Did you need it? I didn't need it at all. But I had already outlined this fucking day before this day started, and I was even told you that yesterday. So other than that, man, all-time highs again. So what do we do from here? Well, again, just to make sure we understand each other, I will be gone Friday or Saturday. This Friday or Saturday, I go on my trip, my second trip, and I'll be gone until the following Friday or Thursday. So it's about the 20th. So just letting you know. All right, don't unfollow me because I'm not making fucking videos. I have a life, right? But at this point, I can see us doing this. So, because if you've been following my videos, I've been telling you the two options here about what's going to happen, and one of them was just keep buying up. We obviously consolidated sitting on this high. We don't plan on reversing from here. This is more of a consolidation and continue up, right? So what I am expecting is something like this, because now the data is starting to look like it's the 5-year historical data, and we'll see though. I'm not, don't hold me to that, but what I'm expecting is something like this, and then June comes, and then I'm sorry, not June, July comes, and it's just like gone. I mean, just gone. So we should get this. If this is following the 5-year, we should get this. I don't know how deep the retracement is. Maybe this is not even this high. I'm just probably put it too high. But I'm just talking here. I'm not going to do any projections right now. I'm just giving you the logic, and then shooting up. Now, if this doesn't happen, because it's starting to look like it's going to happen. If this doesn't happen, then I am expecting I am expecting man, I don't see how this could work, how this could happen, but very soon we start doing this type of thing. Something like this. So again, I don't know how high or whatever, but could it do this? Yeah, sure. Right? And then fucking take off, right? So those are the two ideas. Other than that, what else am I missing? CPI's tomorrow. You should probably expect it to drop first, then buy. Looking for buys tomorrow, I'm assuming, unless they really want to wipe out, like they should come down and they want to wipe out all these buyers right here first, which is probably going to happen. Probably test the open of this week again, and then shoot the hell off. That's probably what's going to happen. But let's see, are we done here? Yeah, it should be 18 minutes. You guys take care, and God bless.